Hey everyone, this is Bobo, and no, you guys aren't gonna see me on Mabby today in this video. I know it's been such a long time since I've done a video, and I was gonna log on to Mabby for this, but it actually turns out that they were doing a maintenance, so I can't even log in. But anyways, this video is actually gonna be a somewhat of a rundown of what's been going on this year, kind of like a flashback of what I've been doing, the good and bad, and also what kind of games I've been playing. Because I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, is she back on Mabby? Is she not? What's she doing? So I'm just gonna let you guys know what's been going on. Okay, so first let's talk about the games that I've been playing. For those that haven't figured out by now, I'm really into what's considered cozy games, farm games, all that kind of stuff. So I would say the one main game that I've really been playing a lot lately is drumroll. Yes, I know, don't judge me. Dreamlight Valley from Disney, and I'll explain more about why I like the game with more video content on the game later. But that's kind of one of the main games I've been playing. Other than that, I've played a few other little games like Bear and Breakfast. That's a very, nice cozy game. Coral Island, I really do recommend. Just FYI, it's, still kind of in development. Potion Permit is pretty good. It's not bad. It's also decent. Stray, I haven't really gone too far into it. I haven't strayed too far into it. But it's a really good game. Raft is a kind of an old game, but they've done some updates, and it is definitely worth checking out if you guys haven't played it before. But overall, I've just been playing a lot of casual games that don't require too much time, just jump in and play whenever I want. Lastly, the newest game that I have and been playing is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I've been playing Violet while Will plays Scarlet. So that's basically the general gist of most of the games that I've been playing. Alright, now back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now the reason why I like this game so much is because it's kind of like a combination of Disney mixed with Animal Crossing. So if you like those two combinations, this game is definitely the game for you. Now, this game, you could do a lot of things just like Animal Crossing. You can go and buy furniture, clothes, and all that stuff for your character in a store. Like a random bowl of cheese puffs. And it's just very casual, you don't really have to stress too much. Like, I really love those casual games. Look, you literally have Scrooge. That's basically your Tom Nook. Now, the only thing I don't like about this game is that it doesn't have multiplayer or co-op feature yet. In a way, what's the point of having all these customizations if you can't share them with your friends, right? Well, I did hear in the future that not only is this game gonna be free to play, but it's also gonna have multiplayer feature, but who knows when that's gonna be. Now, the one thing I do like about this game is that it's got so much nostalgia feel to it, like unlocking all these new characters. You can even unlock new skins during the holidays and get, new outfits for your characters. So it's kind of nice to see new skins on new characters. Well, at least for some of them. They also have a battle pass in the game where you basically do specific tasks and use the tokens to redeem rewards. Now, the battle pass doesn't take too long to complete, and they give you a good amount of time to complete it. Now, for other things to collect, there's also lots and lots of outfits, guys. Like, lots. Like, in varieties of colors, too. So, definitely you can really customize your character to what you like. You can even design your own bags and whatnot, so it's kind of nice. They've got a lot of different kind of pets that you can unlock, and not only that, but you can design the entire place of this game. You can move things around, you can move even the trees and stuff around, so it's not just, very specific things. You have your own house as well, and you can decorate it to how you please. Now, I kind of didn't really do much decoration here, so please bear with me with that. There's lots of rooms that you can unlock for your house, and in a way, I kind of don't like how it's set up. It's just oddly placed. But you can have a lot of floors as well on top of the amount of rooms per floor. So I really don't know why you would need this much rooms. But it is nice that you can unlock a lot. There is lots and lots of furniture sets, so I can understand why people would want multiple rooms to kind of decorate each room with specific furniture sets. Now, what can you do in this game? Well, you can take selfies if you really want to. You can take pictures with your Disney friends. You can go fishing and collect different kinds of fish. There's various, rarities of fish as well. The very adorable thing about this is that if your Disney friends actually do see you do stuff like this, they kind of like come up to you and go like, woo! You can also mine in this game for various gems and materials that you'll need for crafting in the game. You can do stuff like digging for materials, or I guess, digging in general to farm. Now, farming in this game is probably the worst thing I find in this game. Honestly, it's the most tedious thing to do. You kind of have to pick up each crop one by one. At least a nice bonus feature that they have in this game is that if you invite your Disney friend to hang out with you, not only will they gain EXP and be closer to you in friendship, but they'll also help you with certain life skill stuff. So for example, if you have farming with them, if you gather your crops, they'll give you some extra crops by chance. So that's kind of nice, but the whole process of gathering and planting is just super tedious. One by one, you can only do this. I really wish there was a way to kind of plant a bunch of seeds in a certain radius, but until then, we kind of have to play it as it is. There is a weather and day and night feature, so if it rains in the game, it will actually water the crops for you, so that's kind of nice. Now, to make money in this game, you would actually have to sell your items and crops to Goofy at his stall, and it's basically the only way to make money in this game. He also sells you seeds that you can plant for your crops, but other than that, there's not really much of a great way to make money in this game. Overall, the activity in this game is doing a lot of different tasks. There is a storyline to this game, so it's not just doing chores all the time. You will have to unlock various locations to unlock characters in this game. So it's kind of neat, to see the door of each area of the Disney character that you're gonna unlock. I kind of feel like that's the ingenious way for Disney to add more updates, because you can already foresee a bunch of doors and a bunch of new characters coming in the future. So this game is definitely not 100% complete. It's far from complete. There's so many more things to unlock. When you go inside the room, you would actually enter a whole different area for that character that you're gonna unlock. So it's kind of also nice to see too. There is cooking in this game, and it does help you complete certain tasks that you'll have to do. You can also eat the food, so that way you gain more energy and be more faster if you kind of max out your bar. So I guess overall, it's a very nice casual game. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, Mabby has all that stuff plus more. Why wouldn't you play that instead? Well, I will be honest and say that Disney Dreamlight Valley does have less than what you would see in Mabby, but the thing about it is that it's very casual and it's very simplistic. For me, I feel like Mabby has gotten a lot more complicated, adding all these extra things to make your character stronger, and it just became more of a higher learning curve, to the point that I don't want to play the game because it's not more casual, it's not more social feeling to me. And the social feeling about any multiplayer game is very important. I mean, over time, when I played Mabby, eventually each one of my friends slowly started to stop playing. And I'm pretty sure this has happened to many of you guys playing Mabby. And unfortunately, it does hinder your motivation to play the game when your friends no longer play the game. So, even though a lot of my friends no longer play the game anymore, at least some of them still kept in touch with me through Discord, and we will still play other games like the ones I've mentioned to you guys before. Sometimes it doesn't even matter how good the game is, it really just matters how good your group of friends are. Now, going back to what's been going on with my life this year, there's been definitely lots of ups and downs, and you'll see a lot of ups in my videos because I don't really normally record the downs. But let's kind of hop right through it. Well, one thing that we did this year was create a TikTok channel, and this channel basically showcases Will trying out a bunch of different things, mostly from Costco. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, be sure to check it out at Will Buy It under TikTok. As for other little hobbies, we've developed interest in gardening, specifically hydroponics. So we've been doing that for a bit, growing a few things here and there. We also developed an interest in hot sauces and basically have a collection of hot sauce on a shelf. We've done a lot more cooking lately, just because now we've got to, fend for ourselves and try to save money. I mean, this doesn't really look like saving money, but it actually is mostly us cooking for friends as well. We also went to Cancun this year at Mexico, and basically it was to celebrate my brother's wedding, so that was a wonderful memento. They've basically been together for so long, and it's been a wedding that they wanted to do for such a long time, so they definitely deserve this wonderful vacation/wedding trip. Now, this vacation trip was super amazing. We had our own place that had a nice living room and even a kitchen set up. And not only that, they also provided free room service. Can you believe that? This place also gave us food all day for free, all inclusive. Man, that was actually a bit dangerous. But the food was so good, the scenery was so nice. We had a wonderful, fun time. We saw a bunch of places in Mexico, and it was overall a wonderful experience. We also celebrated my friend's wedding later this year, and yep guys, lots of weddings this year. I was super happy to be part of her wedding and very grateful that she had picked me as one of her bridesmaids. As for other events, we kind of just went to a few random things here and there. I mean, most of the stuff kind of all involved food. I mean, we're just a bunch of foodies. And we also haven't gone to Anime Expo in a long time, so we kind of miss, buying all these little cute stickers and whatnot. But, it's been a long pandemic year, guys, and now people are going out and doing stuff, so, why not? Why not enjoy it? Now, for those that don't remember, I did get engaged back in December, so it's been a whole year. We haven't really done our wedding yet, but we have gone to things like, wedding events and started to plan, our wedding. So I did go to a boutique and got a wedding dress, and yeah, that's gonna be coming up next year. Now, we did manage to get a shot of Will staring at me in my wedding dress, and I can't tell if he's giving me the I'm starstruck look or how much is this gonna cost me look. Lastly, for the holidays, we've got a new hamster, and she is now part of our family, and her name is Boba. Now, those were all the interestingly good things that happened to us this year. Now, I'm not saying, we didn't have any bad things that happened, so let's share the bad stuff. Now, because Will and I are such big foodies, it definitely had affected my, you guessed it, weight. Which eventually led to me having really high blood pressure and also diagnosed with diabetes. Not only that, but my sleep apnea had worsened, and I definitely had to start using a CPAP machine. Oh yeah, then a kitchen knife fell on my foot. I mean, sounds comedic, but it actually was kind of traumatizing. I'm just overall clumsy, guys. The bad experience about this is I actually had a really bad ER doctor that actually tried to stitch my foot without numbing it, and I had to file a complaint, and it was just a mess. Really, but really just bad experience. And then, yep, I caught COVID. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I eventually got better. I'm just surprised Will didn't catch it from me. Also, over time, my plants died. They, sadly just couldn't survive the winter. Will's office table just mysteriously shattered one day. I have no idea how it happened, but it's been kind of a weird couple months during that time because a lot of things have been breaking in our house, and I literally felt like we had a ghost haunting us. Then Will got let go from his job, actually in a way kind of unfairly. They did it to a lot of contract workers, and I'm not gonna say any names, but that's them. He also got into a car accident because some idiot driver just decided to stop in the middle of an exit. Even though he was careful enough, someone behind him ended up hitting him, so yeah. California drivers, man. Now I know you guys are going to be asking about Taro, my other hamster, since I got a new one. Well, unfortunately, Taro ended up getting a tumor, and sadly she had passed away. Luckily for us, she was already a bit old, so she lived a pretty long life as a hamster. Now those were basically all the ups and downs throughout my year. You guys can see that there's a lot of things that happen in our life. But regardless, of all the bad things that happen, there's also a good amount of good things. And I'm pretty sure everyone here watching had similar experiences through their year, ups and downs. But the best thing to, think about is the new year, the upcoming new year. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday and a wonderful new year. And I wish you guys all the best. Stay awesome.